Skinny Hollywood Southern T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If this your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button as well. We talk these good boxing, MMA, sports, parlays, predictions every single day, not just today. Not gonna waste too much of y'all time on this EP right here. I want to come over here. I want to give y'all my bare-knuckle fight picks for the day. I normally would have put this out earlier in the week, but better late than never, right? This fight card is tonight. So I'm gonna drop my fight picks on y'all. I'm gonna drop my parlay on y'all, my best picks and whatnot. And then I'm gonna let the people, do what they may with it. Spent a lot of time, getting this info together for y'all. After the homework is done, bare-knuckle is pretty easy to do, but doing that homework for bare-knuckle is tedious. It's another bare-knuckle card that I'm also going to do for tomorrow, a little later, right? But this is BKFC Omaha. It's 10 fights in here that we want to. That I'm gonna run through real quick. We're gonna try to have this within 8 to 10 minutes, so I'm not gonna waste too much more of y'all time, right? So those 10 fights. These are my winners for each fight that you see on the screen. This is me predicting every single fight, not necessarily. I'm gonna bet every single fight, but this is me predicting every single fight. We got Krejci versus Peterson in that first fight. Josh Krejci. We're gonna take Josh Krejci over Peterson. Not one of my most confident picks. Both of these fighters are pretty bad, right? But Krejci is a little less bad than the other fighter, Peterson, right? So I'm thinking he wins. Not one of my most confident picks, but he should win. We got Kroger versus Talent. Now Talent didn't even make weight. Didn't even come to the weigh-in. So we're still waiting to see if that fight is going to happen. But Kroger is 6-0 at boxing, 2-0 in bare-knuckle. Seems to be the much better fighter on paper. So we're going to go with Kroger for the win. In that, the guy he's fighting is 1-4, been knocked out 3 times. So Kroger just seems like a much better fighter all the way around. We're going to take Kroger in his fight. Sean Wilson versus Jordan Christensen. Again, 2 fighters who don't have the greatest resume, right? But I think this is a chance to maybe attack the dog money with Christensen. He's a more experienced bare-knuckle fighter. Actually has a better MMA record, and whatnot. Again, very, very low-level fight. I would say that fight is a dog or a pass. Christensen, right, will be the dog. I'm going to make a play on a single with Christensen. We got Shara Shell versus Valerie Majai or Mahai, right? I'm going to go with Sarah Shell in that fight. She's undefeated in bare-knuckle, and Majai hasn't fought in about 3 years, right? She's older, barely older, right? But been very inactive, way, way smaller. Thinking she's, she has all of the disadvantages, you know what I mean, in this fight. So we want to go with Shell and that one. Quick. What's good, Quick? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Quick. We got Martinez versus Ellis. This is one of my dog picks, and Ellis, right, one of my confident dog picks. I will be playing Ellis. He's fighting Martinez. This is a fight between 2 experienced MMA guys, right? So I do think this is going to be a pretty good fight. I'm going to favor the younger, more spry, more prime Ellis, but I do think there's going to be a good fight. We got Figueroa versus James Brown. We're going to take Figueroa. I think Figueroa for these odds, right, is a steal based on, his skill level. The guy he's fighting is pretty good as well. James Brown is 10-5. I think Figueroa was 6-3, right, in their respective sports. So I do expect this to be a pretty good fight, but I got Roman Figueroa to edge out James Brown. We got Mayer versus Efakundu. Mayer is a lot worse than Efakundu on paper, right? Efakundu is one of my more higher confident picks, right? I like Efakundu to probably stop Mayer in that first round. You know what I mean? Ramirez versus Vincent. This is a fight, pretty even fight in skill level. It's a dog or pass for me. Vincent has the size advantage. Right, both those guys are adequate level bare-knuckle fighters. It's gonna be a pretty good fight, pretty even fight in skill level. That's a dog or pass for me. I may end up playing Vincent on a single, right? Then we got Bryce Henry, former Olympian boxer. Bryce Henry making his return He's minus 900. He probably is my most confident pick, but his odds not worth too much. But Bryce Henry should win his fight smoothly. Derek Finley isn't, a pushover, but I do think Bryce Henry is different. I almost called him Bryce Harper. I do think Bryce Henry is a little different. And in the main event, we got Dakota Cochran versus Marcus Edwards. I'm going to go with the dog, Marcus Edwards. Marcus Edwards won as an underdog for me in his last card, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We got Edwards for the win. Pretty confident in that. It should be a good fight, though, right? My most confident picks are Kroger, Shell, Figueroa, Fakundu, and Henry. That'll get you the plus 521. And my two dog picks are Ellis and Edwards. I'm confident in both of these dog picks, right? I'm more confident in Edwards, but confident in both. If you want, you could put the most confident picks with the two dog picks, right? Or you could take a couple of those most confident picks, and you could take, a couple of those dog picks, and you could put them together. If you want to ask me, like, I think the safest thing would be to do, right? It take my most confident picks, parlays together. Parlay those together, that'll get you to 521. And then take my two dogs, parlay those together. That'll get you to plus 362, right? So most confident picks, Kroger, Shell, Figueroa, Fakundu, and Henry. My high confident dog picks are Ellis and Edwards, right? So I laid that on y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all stick around because I got some more picks coming for y'all. I want to get this out the way so I could give people time, to scramble and look whatnot so they can find their plays. But that's all I got for y'all on this EP. Skin the Hardaway TWTea. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look, make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all tell a friend. Y'all meet me on the other side because I'm coming right back.